And I was at a point where I'm like, I want more Jesus.
Emergence was just different.
Let the gospel be the gospel. Let Jesus shine through. And it was that day that I just had so much hope.
And it was just something that reminded me that I'm home.
I think emergence in our lives in general and just the gospel in that way was totally unexpected.
I was at my rock bottom and I went for the 2012 baptisms. It was this lady, she had lost a couple people in her family.
To see what God was doing through Pastor Ryan and seeing that God was using the unexpected, right, to really impact and to do more than I could even think and ask or imagine, like he tells us in Ephesians.
And she was getting in the pool and just proclaiming that Jesus was still in control and that she still had like hope in him.
Nate Dorka just made a huge impact on my life.
2013, my life was completely turned upside down. I actually ended up going to every single baptism in 2013, cheering, and in 2014, I was in the pool.
I walked up to him and his wife and told his wife, I'm like, do you know that because of your husband, like my life is what it is today? And he shared with me the story of Paul and how God specifically chose him and used his broken life to become this amazing man that brought so many to Christ.
I remember a lady told me Emergence did like cool music, and I was like, yeah, right.
I walked into Emergence and just bawled my eyes out.
And then I showed up and it was just totally different than what I thought it was gonna be. And I just continued finding myself like excited midweek to go.
And then Ryan just sent it over the edge with make a list, be healthy. Because I feel like I heard, go to the doctor.
I just love that people are real. Now I see people come through the door that are going through the same thing. They're looking for healing, they're looking for hope.
And then the news of the cancer came. I can't express the importance of what our pastors at Emergence share.
Because of where God placed me, he uniquely used Emergence in my life to really give me life. Just kind of like what I thought I had planned in life was totally different than what God had.
Because it's like straight up biblical truth. And it's repetitive, but so is Jesus.
To see God work in their lives, to see them change, to hear the testimonies, it's a miracle.
It was life-changing.
Because of the truly deep friendships I've made with people over the years, Jesus has used that to change me.
There's just profoundness in the simplicity, and seeing just that simplicity led way for the significance of the gospel to come out in that way really was fundamental for me.
The sound wasn't that great, the band was pretty good. Ryan was, seemed a little awkward on stage. I walked out of there thinking, God, is this where you want me? Okay, if this is where you want me, this is where I'm gonna keep coming.
We're one people who all are unified around the fact that we love Jesus.
This man has spent time with God. And I thought, wow, that's a pretty bold statement. That hasn't changed since 2006.
That turned into just me meeting like a ton of new people, developing new friendships and relationships.
At Emergence, what I found were intentional hearts who understood that like God does really cool and powerful things when you open yourself up to like the discipline of singing something that you know is true, whether you feel it or not.
And that turned into me meeting my husband at Emergence. And that turned into us leading a community group together and serving alongside each other. I mean, it all took place at Emergence. God used Emergence through it all. I'm really looking forward to what he does in the future too.